Who is Kristen Begeman? I am a Christian. My faith is super important to me and our family. Secondly, I'm a wife and mom of 3, and a recruiter.
2 kids in the back of a car, learning who we are on summer nights in suburbia. We fall in love in the dark, learning our lessons in high tops and nostalgia. Always something to believe in, and I'm awake but always dreaming.
I was born in, I'm not gonna say the year, but I was born in Albuquerque, New Mexico. My dad was in the trucking industry for years, and so we moved around fairly, frequently. Didn't really live in Albuquerque for that long, but moved a couple different places and finally landed in Lincoln, Nebraska. Wasn't super excited about moving to Nebraska, but it ended up being one of my favorite places on earth. So I went to high school there, graduated from high school. I was captain of the swim team. After high school, I went to the University of Nebraska in Lincoln. Had a pretty simple and wonderful childhood and growing up. My parents were great and gave us, we didn't have a ton of money, but we did what we could, and they gave us, everything that we could ever really need or want for. So after college, I moved to Omaha, and that's actually where I met Corey, and we got married in 2008. I'm super proud of just who we have grown up to be. When we met, we were in our 20s, and we were immature and silly and probably did way more dumb things than we should have, but it was such a good lesson, and we kind of grew up together, and we are who we are now because of kind of the lessons that we've learned and what we've been through. And now we're probably reaping some of those decisions with the 3 children that we have. So, hardest job ever.
Well, she is amazing. She likes to work a lot. She also likes to spend quality time with the family. The things that I love about my mom is she's just a overall amazing person. She's super kind with us. She looks gorgeous. She takes us, sometimes she puts her work aside and we spend a lot of quality time together. She's just one of the moms that you always love, even if she's, not having a very good day. She makes your day amazing, and she is just an amazing mom.
Oh, it's okay. When the shadow days are over, we'll be rising like the afternoon.
We are at sports a lot, soccer, baseball. Oh my gosh, this last year we did football, basketball, a little bit of everything. But we love to be able to do stuff with our kids. We live in such a beautiful area, and we have such a great opportunity right outside our door that we just try to share that with them as often as we can. So whether it's camping or boating or fishing, kayaking, hammocking, hiking, we do a little bit of all of that. We're in the beautiful Black Hills right outside of Rapid City where I live. It's about 10 minutes from our house, and we took a hike. Why don't you join me?
Hey now, calm down.
Corey always wanted to come back out here. This was where he had kind of grown up and he had fallen in love with the Black Hills, and I was like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever, I'll go with you. We're newly married, and so yeah, that sounds fine. We'll do that. And honestly now, looking back, I would never go anywhere else. This is our home. This is where, we really enjoy being. This is where we've raised our kids, where we're raising our kids.
I believe in this.
Remodeling is listed as one of your hobbies. Do you enjoy it, first off? Mm-hmm. And second, what's your greatest accomplishment that you've remodeled in your home?
The entire thing. We bought a fixer-upper in 2016, and we were dumb. That was, I don't know what we were thinking. So we've done pretty much everything from, having the floors redone and laying new floor to having 1,200 square feet of concrete poured in the back. We've redone all the bathrooms. I mean, the list goes on and on, but it's been a great project. It's been a really neat family project, and Corey and I have enjoyed working on it together and picking out, the different pieces and details. I think he's kind of become as much of an interior designer as I have, so that's been really fun.
When we first started talking, it was like talking to someone I've known for years.
Yeah, for sure.
We were so much alike, and it was like we were family.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh.
I know.
I mean, I get goosebumps.
The relationship I have with my team of healthcare providers it's extremely important to me. Each of the people on my team, I have a personal relationship with. I think that when you are working with people that you don't often get to meet, that you have to have a trust there. And it's not just them being able to trust me to find them a position, find them an assignment, but I have to be able to trust them too, to represent Atlas, to represent themselves, represent me, to be honest with me when things go wrong, to get things turned into compliance on time, to respond. Those are things I talk about on the very first phone call with them, so that we each have reasonable expectations of one another. I want to be their advocate and the person that not only stands up for them and supports them, but also is honest with them and shoots them straight. I want them to have all the information up front. I don't want them to come to me later and say, why don't you tell me about this? Or how come I didn't know? And I think having those kinds of conversations and just being completely open, that is gold. That is the best way in any relationship, whether it's with a nurse or with a friend or a sibling. I mean, honesty and openness and the ability to admit when you're wrong, or the ability to, have a tough conversation. That's what makes the relationship, so solid. So my team is amazing, and I absolutely love them, and they make my job not feel like a job. I love getting to work with the people I do.